The Maryland Toleration Act, also known as the Act Concerning Religion, was a law mandating religious tolerance for Trinitarian Christians. It was passed on April 21, 1649, by the Assembly of the Maryland Colony, in St. Mary's City. It was the second law requiring religious tolerance in the British North American colonies, and created one of the pioneer statutes passed by the legislative body of an organized colonial government, to guarantee any degree of religious liberty. Specifically, the bill, now usually referred to as the Toleration Act, granted freedom of conscience to all Christians. The colony, which became Rhode Island, passed a series of laws, the first in 1636, which prohibited religious persecution including against non-Trinitarians. Rhode Island was also the first government to separate church and state. Historians argue that it helped inspire later legal protections for freedom of religion in the United States. The Calvert family, who founded Maryland partly as a refuge for English Catholics, sought enactment of the law to protect Catholic settlers and those of other religions that did not conform to the dominant Anglicanism of Britain and her colonies. The act allowed freedom of worship for all Trinitarian Christians in Maryland, but sentenced to death anyone who denied the divinity of Jesus. It was revoked in 1654 by William Claiborne, a Virginian who had been appointed as a commissioner by Oliver Cromwell. He was an Anglican, a Puritan sympathizer, and strongly hostile to the Catholic religion. When the Calverts regained control of Maryland, the act was reinstated, before being repealed permanently in 1692 following the events of the Glorious Revolution, and the Protestant Revolution in Maryland. As the first law on religious tolerance in the British North America, it influenced related laws in other colonies, and portions of it were echoed in the writing of the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, which enshrined religious freedom in American law.